I'm here today in Pudsey at Owlcotes Shopping Centre, and we're going to be reviewing the breakfast from Marks Spencer's Café. Surely this is going to be a good one. After all, it's not just any breakfast, this is a Marks Spencer's breakfast. So as I just mentioned in the intro there, we're here at Marks Spencer's in Pudsey. This is the Owlcotes Shopping Centre, located on the Stanley Bypass, just between Leeds and Bradford. Let's check out the menu. So we've got two options for a big breakfast here at M&S. You've got the standard all-day big breakfast or the veggie version, but we're going for the regular all-day breakfast option, which comes with sausages, bacon, soft poached eggs, potato rosti, tomato, baked beans and toast. And all this is priced at £9.50 with drinks being extra.
Good morning.
Good morning. You alright?
Yes, you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Do you like any sauces or anything? Enjoy.
Before we dive in then, just need to mention that when we're requesting permission to film here, management were a little concerned about maintaining brand image. As I told them, I'm not here to promote or damage any brand. I simply showcase what's on offer and give an honest review. If it's good, great. If it's not, well, that's on them. Okay then, let's discuss the presentation. On first glance, there's nothing massively wrong with the presentation, but something feels off. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it didn't give me that sense of anticipation I usually get when a good breakfast lands in front of me. Plate looks a little sparse, like something is missing, not just key items, but the overall appeal. For that reason, I'm scoring this one a low 4 out of 10. Let's see if the individual components can now salvage things. First up, we've got the tomatoes. We've got small plum tomatoes, either grilled or roasted. They're a good temperature with a juicy centre. And when you bite in, there's a nice pop that delivers a proper flavour burst. Definitely a step up from tinned tomatoes, and maybe even preferable to the standard grilled halves. Very respectable score here, 7 out of 10 for the tomatoes. Next up, it's the cowboy caviar. Yep, that's the beans. Once again, we've got separate beans, which I prefer. It gives control over where and how much to use. They're a decent temperature. Sauce is thick, but they're missing that signature rich flavour that great baked beans should have. For that reason, we're scoring these a 5 out of 10 today. Now for the real test, let's look at our meat items. First up, it's the sausage. At first glance, these look promising, decent size, seemingly good quality, but cutting in, it's a different story. They appear meaty, but there's a distinct lack of moisture, where still barely any flavour. They're not overcooked, they're just bland. Not the worst I've had, but they're certainly not the best. Not a big score for these, it's 4 out of 10. So will the bacon fare any better? For the first time on the channel, we've got streaky bacon and 4 decent looking slices of it. Personally, I prefer mine crispier, but credit where it's due, this is high quality bacon. Has a rich, smoky taste, possibly with a sweet glaze. While it could use more crunch, the flavour helps redeem it, scoring a solid and respectable 7 out of 10. So let's see how the potato rosti compares to the classic hash brown. Yes, that's right, replacing the usual hash brown, we've got a couple of potato rosti. They've got a crispy coating and hot throughout, but otherwise fairly standard. If you're not familiar with a rosti, it's made with pre-cooked grated potato, whereas hash browns usually use raw shredded or diced potato. But anyway, nothing particularly special here, scoring a 7 out of 10. Now, onto the toast. How's it holding up? I buttered this as soon as it arrived, yet several minutes in, the butter still hasn't melted. That's a clear sign it wasn't served hot. However, taking that out of the equation, it's fresh, soft and fluffy, ideal for dipping. The toast here, scoring a 7 out of 10. Let's see how it fares with the eggs. Surely we've got a nice soft yolk coming up, perfect for our toast to be dipped into. So as we move on to the eggs, let's just quickly look back at how they were described on the menu. Now what we actually find on our plate is certainly not soft. Instead, what we have here more resemble hard-boiled eggs. When cutting into them, I'm left with the opinion that whilst they may have been soft when taken out of the pan, They've been left to further cook under their own heat instead of being served immediately. Now, eggs are probably the thing I personally look forward to most on a breakfast plate. And to say I was a little disappointed with these is somewhat of an understatement. So for that reason, I have to officially give the lowest score possible, 0 out of 10. Yep, 0 points, nil point. So with the eggs failing as miserably as they have done, can the overall value for money save this breakfast? With this being one of the highest priced breakfasts we've showcased so far, I was expecting so much more from my experience here. I was totally underwhelmed and left completely unsatisfied by this plate of food. Whilst we have a couple of items on here that I have in fact enjoyed or would be happy to see on any other breakfast, I'm still feeling somewhat shortchanged. My score for value for money today then is 3 out of 10. Before we look at the final tally for today's breakfast score then, we'll just have a quick look at the missing items. There's certainly no option available that we could see today for adding any of these items to your breakfast. So each one results in a lost point. No mushrooms, no black pudding, no fried bread. Let's tally up for the final point score here now then. Marks and Spencer's today scoring 41 points out of a possible 90. If we now convert that into a percentage for our final Breakfast Club score, we get 45.6%. That officially makes this our first poor rated breakfast on the channel. And how ironic, considering Marks and Spencer's prides itself on its superior quality. Well, that was our honest review of Marks and Spencer's Cafe breakfast. But what do you think? Did we get it right? Were we too harsh? Would you have scored anything differently? Maybe you've tried the breakfast yourself. Was your experience better or worse? Let us know in the comments. We love hearing your thoughts. If you enjoyed this review, or you just love a good full English, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications so you never miss a breakfast review. Got a cafe or supermarket breakfast you think we should try next? Drop your suggestions in the comments. And of course, if you know someone who'd love or hate this breakfast, share this video with them. Let's get the discussion going. More greasy spoons, supermarket cafes, and full English reviews coming soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Well, that wasn't just any breakfast. That was a Marks and Spencer's breakfast. Just like to say thank you to the management staff. I know they're worried about brand image, and I hopefully haven't damaged that here today with my honest review. Thanks for watching. See you again next time. Bye for now.